reduce your clinical workload as a nutritionist, dietitian, naturopath, or really any allied health, and look at what is the common information that you need your clients to understand. There will be a common element which creates a repetitive element to your consultation. So, for example, if you manage diabetes, it makes sense to go through and explain what diabetes is and how we look at the volume of carbohydrate, the type of carbohydrate, the impact of exercise, the impact of pharmaceutical intervention, and how it all comes together. I believe every person that we would consult for diabetes would need to understand that common element. To then add your flair about how to manage their weight, their food intake, and so forth. By the time you go through all that information and collect data from them to learn more about them, it takes a long time. Clients fatigue. You fatigue. Have you ever thought about removing that common element, that repetitive element that everyone needs to know? It's the same information. What if we can remove that from your initial consultation, which then allows much more time for you to talk about adding your specialty, your flair of how you educate to get results with your client? That's what today's about. When you pre-educate that common information that everyone needs to know, you can pre-educate that from home prior to your consultation. And then when they come in, you've actually got more time to stand out in the crowd as a practitioner because you're adding more value to that client. So reflect. I'd love you to reflect on the medical states that you work with: diabetes, cholesterol, bariatric surgery, and there's different types of bariatric surgery, general weight loss, IBS, all sorts of things. Which areas do you specialize in? Is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, whatever that is? You then would look into taking the common information from all of those disease states that you look at, and then removing that from your initial consultation. And you can spend half an hour, 20 minutes pre-educating that. How does that happen? What's the solution? I'll go through the process that I use. A client makes a booking. I send an email. They click on the link. They prepay. When they prepay, they get access to an information online program. I ask them to pre-watch that. I explain it in the email, the benefit to them. It's not about us. It's a benefit to them. And then to bring that knowledge to the consultation with all their questions that they may like to ask. It's amazing. I love the process, and it's so much more rewarding for the client because they can then go revisit that information at another time. How long they gain information for that? Well, that's up to you. You can have the access expire after 30 days, after 3 months, after 12 months, whatever that is. It's an exciting process to begin engaging in, and it's really important to reflect how you're going with your clinic and what you can do to actually add more value and reduce your clinical workload. And that will help you, if you want, see more clients. You can charge more because you're actually adding more value. Pre-educating them, you could give them the content of 2, 3 appointments. So it justifies the fact that you can charge that extra as well. And that's moving from classic one-to-one, one to program. However, before you even consider that, what I'd love you to do is reflect on your clinic, all the areas that you specialize in, what's the repetitive component of that, and consider removing that from your initial consult and pre-educate. Oh, hi, Bobby. Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Feel free to connect, send me a private message, ask me a question down below in the comments, and I'll get back to you as well. Okay. Have an awesome day.